is our beer, our wall of beer. Big thing here is IPAs. We have all kinds of IPAs. Loose Cannon is one of our big ones. Maine Brewing Company have their lunch. We actually are tapping their dinner. Every few months we get a specialty dinner. We tap that. That's unbelievable. We do carry a lot of different ciders and seasonal beers. Again, down here we have 10 different nitro beers, which a nitro beer is just poured a lot different, poured with more nitrogen than in the CO2, and it pours like a Guinness. And most places will have 1 or 2 lines. We have 10.
So how has the menu evolved over the years? And disclosure, I used to work here, so I know the old menu. My brothers used to hang out here. So how has the menu evolved?
Well, the menu's evolved quite a bit. I mean, back then I think we probably had a total of maybe 10 items.
Yeah.
Wasn't many items back then. Now we have, items almost like 40 to 45 items long.
Oh, wow. And now, can't talk about the Horseshoe Pub without talking about beer.
Yes.
So the taps are kind of famous. You probably have more than anyone in town, right?
Oh, definitely. I think we're probably one of the top few in Massachusetts. Honestly.
Wow.
I don't know. Okay. I'm not going to top, but one of.
One of, yeah. So how many? Do you even know how many you have right now?
We have 80 beers on tap.
80 beers. Yeah. How do you even organize that? That's crazy.
You know something? It's just like anything. I mean, you get used to doing something. It's just like riding a bike.
Yeah.
You get used to doing it. It's not hard.
Okay, so Nick, your 40th anniversary is coming up when now?
It's in May. Beginning of May 2nd.
Okay, and what are you doing to celebrate that?
We're doing back to when you worked here, roll back the menus.
Oh.
So we're going to bring back the original menu in 1980.
Oh, that's so fun.
And then so forth up. And we'll do it like pick a Monday night, say, and we'll bring back our original menu with original prices.
So it comes to a surprise to a lot of people that we've actually been a family-run business for about 21 years.
Wow.
It's been the same owners, the same family. I'm Abby Slater. I've grown up with this place. It's been in our family since a year after I was born.
We have to mention the pizza. I mean, the pizza is kind of the heart of what brings people in over and over again.
So in the beginning, when I first started making pizza with my family here, it was all done by hand.
Okay.
We still make it by hand. Everything's still handmade, but it's a little easier now. But
we'd have to sort of or something?
Exactly.
Okay.
But we'd have to spread the dough. We didn't really have a place where we could put the toppings. We'd have like a small table. You could only really do one pizza at a time because we were really learning it together with the oven.
Wow.
And as we sort of hired more people and as we got used to having more influx of customers, we had to realize we had to expand this pizza oven a lot more. We had to expand the area that we were working in.
Pizza is phenomenal. So you also do fun stuff here, like music and open mic night. So tell us a little bit about that.
So my dad has been in the music scene for as long as I can remember. He's a hipster. I hope he sees this because he's a hipster and he will not admit it. But when he was younger, he'd always go to the concerts and he'd always like hang out with his friends, and music was a really big part of their lives. And that evolved to, we met Mike and Emily, who host open mic night on Thursdays. And Mike is actually, his brother is in Dropkick Murphys.
Oh, wow.
So we've had sort of influence from them. Mike comes in, Mike does an amazing job running it. And then we sort of started getting the same bands, bigger bands are coming in now. We've had bands out in the patio now. We set up we have this whole stone patio over here. And for my graduation party, we had a band playing right there.
Oh, wow.
That was so fun. Then we had the grass was all dance floor.
I love how you use the space and you just kind of get it done.
Exactly.
A lot of people, we have to do this way, and we'll hold off on that idea, and we'll do. Seems like you guys just dig in and get things done, and you have a great time doing it.
Exactly.
And it all just works out.
That's the entrepreneurial spirit. You got to do it. And then you want to see how you can grow it from there.
Exactly.
It doesn't happen unless you do it, though.
Exactly, yes. And that's always one of my pet peeves. And I love to see people who really just like going for it, especially locally. It's so fun.
That's my dad.
That's my
So tell me what happens in the month of October, like what changes here as the weather changes? Yeah, so really in October we're waiting for the first frost. So that means that we go from picking everything from vegetables, apples, to sort of cleaning everything up and getting ready for the winter. And what was special about growing up on a farm? I mean, we spent a lot of time basically working and learning about the land. So how was that growing up? Yeah, I think we had a lot of freedom. My parents were busy working, and for sure we had supervision, but we were also welcome to go in the barn and take whatever tools we wanted to build whatever we were interested in building. So I think it gave us a lot of autonomy and the opportunity to sort of learn ourselves and what we were interested in and passionate about.
And now, what happens as the winter approaches?
So the Christmas trees that we get, they're Fraser fir Christmas trees, and they come from North Carolina. Because my grandfather was very passionate about driving around and finding whatever he thought was the very, very, very best of something. So quite a few years ago, he and my grandmother went on a road trip, and so they were sort of in the northern part of Carolina, and he found a Christmas tree farmer that he really felt was sort of superior to the rest. And we've been driving down to North Carolina. My dad does now ever since to get the Christmas trees. And so.